Oh, Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne is returning home. Welcome back to another video, guys. City have just completed, the draw has just been completed for the Champions League group stage for the 25-26 season in its convoluted state as per usual. And the headline is King Kevin De Bruyne returns with his new club Napoli to the Etihad Stadium, which of course will be an interesting turn of events. I've got no doubt whatsoever there'll be stories and narratives everywhere. And it's not just him as well. Of course, Echeverri on loan at Leverkusen will get a chance to give Guardiola a reminder of just how talented he is. We've got the return again of Leroy Sané against Galatasaray, Monaco, Bernardo's former club. You've got, of course, who else? There's other links there. Let me just double check the links. I blanked. Real Madrid yet again, absolutely boring. You've got Haaland's old club in Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting. It's a very interesting bunch of fixtures. It's not easy, by the way. It's not easy at all. It's a very difficult bunch of games, and I'm a little bit nervous about that. I can't pretend otherwise. This is going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. So this is I don't think we know the order yet, do we? But the teams that we've got, so it's Dortmund home, Madrid away, Leverkusen home, Villarreal away, Napoli home, BODO GLIMT away, and Galatasaray home and Monaco away. Norwegian team BODO GLIMT now. I think is it the first time a Norwegian side's been in the Champions League in like God knows how long, or full stop in terms of the current format. No, it'll be for a long time because Rosenborg have definitely been in the Champions League, but I think it's in like an awful long time. So, yeah, it's a very interesting bunch of fixtures indeed. Of course, De Bruyne returning is sort of beautiful. I was just on Sky Sports actually, and Paul Merson was there. And if you're not sure, Merson once called the transfer fee an absolute joke, so not worth the money. So I got to say with Paul Merson listening on Sky Sports, he turned out to be worth the money. It was an absolute joke for football, isn't that right, Mr. Merson? Which I was quite happy. Very subtle thing, but if you know level stuff. And yeah, I got to make that little comment, so I'm very happy about that. But yeah, De Bruyne returning. He didn't really get. He got a send off, but this will be another chance. Another chance. Hopefully with the team in a slightly better condition and so on. Another send off that he deserves absolutely. And yeah, I'm looking forward to returning as an absolute king. So it'll be great. It'll be great. I'm very, very excited. I don't know much about BODO GLIMT, by the way. The plastic pitch, according to Neil, extremely cold. It's subtle if you don't know Pete Shepherd, for what it's worth. Some people don't know that. BODO GLIMT's in the Arctic Circle, plastic pitch and extremely cold. I did enjoy looking at BODO GLIMT Stadium, by the way. They got through to this by beating Sturm Graz 6-2 in the playoffs. I don't know any of their players. I'm not for BODO GLIMT's players. I have no idea. They got a guy called Saltness. Berg, Hog, Bjorken, Bjortov, Nielsen, Schvold. Very, very Norwegian. And I mean that, like they're just very, very Norwegian. And I'm very happy for them, They are, yeah. It's gonna be interesting, isn't it? It's gonna be an experience going there. Like, I'll show you their pitch, and it's definitely worth a visit. I would love to be able to go to that away game. Of course, I won't be. I don't have the points or the money to get there. But like, let's look at their pitch for the away game. Imagine going there, man. That looks absolutely freezing, but it looks absolutely brilliant. That'll be one of the best aways of all time. So yeah, like, that looks incredible. That looks absolutely incredible. I'm very excited for any of the fans to get to go that. Go through the games themselves. Dortmund, Borussia Dortmund, man. They've got quality, as we know. It's going to be a tricky tie. I suspect and hope we'll win at home. Madrid again for the 9th time in 3 years away from home. There's an awful lot of bad blood between these two sides. So Madrid is a tie that becomes a sort of litmus test of where we are these days. We obviously have to be better than we have been last season, where we lost 6-3 in aggregate, wasn't it? Something like that. We were poor. Was it 6-2? I think it was 6-2, wasn't it? We were 3-0 and 3-2. Yeah, we were poor against them, really poor, and it was very symptomatic of where we were last season. So we have to do better. Leverkusen at home, obviously Ten Hag, they've lost an awful lot of quality players as well. I think Nkappi's going. They've lost. Who else? They lost, obviously, Wirtz. Who else have they lost? I can't remember. I'm too tired and a bit run down. Not very well. 6-3, yeah. I'm a bit poorly at the moment, so I couldn't tell you exactly who they've lost, and my head's a bit frazzled. But of course, they got Echeverri. Echeverri returning to the Etihad on loan. I'm glad he can play, by the way, for what it's worth. I don't like it when players can't play against their former club. I generally don't. I think players should always play against their former club. I think they should do. I think They should. I know you can turn around and go, well, they won't try, but I think they will try. I think the players are always going to try against their former club because they're ultra competitive. And if anything, I think gives teams an edge. Like, I think if people worry about the issue of bias, but it's going to be the other way. They're going to play really hard against the team that's loaned them out to make a point to the manager. Absolutely every single time. So I don't like it when loan players can't play. I'm glad Echeverri can, because it's how it should be. I don't know much about Villarreal these days, you know. I'll do a sort of deep dive on Villarreal right now. I'll go over to Villarreal results. Let's have a look at how they got on recently. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be an expert on Villarreal. They beat Girona 5-0 the other day, though. Yeah, I do remember seeing that, actually. They got Nicolas Pepe. Oh, yeah. Buchanan there grabbing a hat-trick. Okay. A few names I know there. I don't know a lot about them, to be honest. Like, if anyone knows more about them than me, please let me know. Pepe doing well over there. They got Partey, so I hope we absolutely stuff them. Unnamed Premier League midfielder, 32 years old. Fuck that club is all I will say to that. Yeah, absolutely no love for them. Yeah, absolutely go away. Napoli, of course, you know, it's the De Bruyne game. At home would be beautiful. I've got a feeling he's going to do something wonderful against us, annoyingly. Of course, they got McTominay. They might even have Højlund potentially by that point. They are a very handy side. Conte gets them working incredibly hard, and there's a narrative there. There's a narrative. It could be painful. I'm very excited to see De Bruyne back at the Etihad, of course. BODO GLIMT, as I was talking about them, don't know anything about them, but I've got no doubt it'll be an absolute nightmare of a game. I'm already looking forward to my reaction video when I've lost my head. I'm not actually looking forward to it. I'm hating it, dreading it. But I've got a feeling. I've got a feeling it's going to be difficult. You know, it's going to be difficult, and we could get a disappointing draw early on, and we struggle, and the fan base lose their heads. Because of BODO GLIMT. Galatasaray at home, of course, who knows? They might have Kanji, they might have Ederson by then, who knows? They might have Gundogan, we'll find out in a few days' time. What I do know is Galatasaray have been taking the piss with everyone's time this summer. I want him, but I'm not going to bid for him, and all that kind of stuff. Of course, Leroy Sané returning. I'm not overly scared of Leroy Sané playing against us. He's a quality player. But, of course, we've already come up against with Bayern, and we did pretty well against him that time. And I don't think he's quite the level as he was back then. Osimhen as well, yeah, a quality player for Galatasaray. Galatasaray are just good. They're a good side. They will cause us trouble because they've got quality players, as we all know. Let's have a look at who else they've got. Galatasaray's results. How have they been getting on recently in the league? 4-0 the other day against Kayserispor. Can't pronounce it. I'm sorry, guys. Kayserispor. I don't know. Lucas Torreira, Leroy Sané. Sarah, the guy we were linked to in the summer. Osimhen. Yeah, there's lots of did I say Seaman then? That's a different name. Yeah, a lot of quality. And then Monaco as well, which is, they got Akliouche, haven't they, who's a really good player. Monaco, always with talent. As it currently stands, they lost to Lille in the first game, but the second game, but they did beat Le Havre in League One in the first game of the season. Eric Dyer, one of their star players these days. Zakari there, Akliouche, Minamino, Golovin. Eric Dyer's mad. Biref, a decent player as well. Vanderson, a player that we've been linked to a fair bit, City fans want. Singo's gone to Galatasaray, hasn't he? I think. I'm pretty certain he has, which would put the Kanji rumours to bed at least anyway. Balogun as well. Is he? Yeah, up top for them there as well. So we'll see how they get. Look, we should Ansu Fati there as well. Pogba as well. Good point, guys. Some big names there. Look, if I'm being honest with you, like if we're a decent side this season, even if we're a top 3 or 4 side, that's all. We should beat Dortmund. We should beat them. Even if we're like just struggling and we're like, well, I don't think we'll be bad as last season. I think we'll be better than last season. But we should beat Dortmund regardless, unless, you know, if we're a Champions League qualifying side in the Premier League. Madrid away, who knows? Leverkusen at home, I think we probably should beat them. It's Ten Hag. Villarreal, we'll see how they get on. Villarreal. Napoli at home would be difficult. GLIMT away, you think we should beat that. Galatasaray at home, you should. I mean, there's 8 games there. I'm expecting 5 wins. You don't know, but I think a lot of the issues we had last season where we were overrun with physicality and all that kind of stuff, I think a lot of them have gone, and it's a tough set of fixtures, don't get me wrong, but I think we should be okay there. I'm not confident about Madrid, because I think, I don't know, we'll see. Mbappe, people don't talk about Mbappe a lot at Madrid, but he scores like 40 goals last season, didn't he? So they're clearly getting something out of him. And then Xabi Alonso, I'm sure at that point, whenever we play them, it would have got the team maybe firing a little better. Rodrigo, of course, will play against us, and of course will score against us. You're stupid if you predict otherwise. They're absolutely predictable as anything. Look, I'm expecting we'll do all right here. De Bruyne is the story. I think we should go through, but it'll be difficult. I'm expecting a better City side, a more aggressive City side. And last season's issues mainly were physicality and the tired rut that we were in. We won't be in that rut again, I'm certain. And I think the control that we'll have at that point, I think we'll be. I think we go through. I think Scalabur, in the chat there, you've lost your head a little bit in a nice way. I'm not having a go at you. I just think you've fed into the negativity, and I think City always start slowly, and I think the rhythms that we've got, we'll find them, and I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be fine. It's a tough bunch of fixtures, though. I've not even seen everyone else's fixtures. I still don't like this format, by the way. I just don't like it. I'm sorry. I find it tedious. I don't like the fact that I don't know who everyone else is playing, and you have to remember, like, everyone's got different fixtures. Like, there's no patterns or symmetry. It's just all random. It's impossible to remember every fixture. So I don't know. I mean, do I think top 8? Well, I don't know who everyone else is playing. I don't know who everyone's got. It's hard because you can't cross-reference other fixtures and that well, because you got to look at every single team's fixtures. You know, of our own. I think we should get 5 wins. Yeah, I think we should be all right. I'm reasonably confident we should get through here. I think the home games are winnable. Leverkusen, Dortmund. I think the away games, Villarreal, GLIMT, Monaco, I think we could do that. Why are we getting sentimental about KDB when there's a game to win? Because we're football fans, mate, for fuck's sake. That is the point of football. Sentimentality, nostalgia, joy, memories. Like, you don't just forget about him. Doesn't mean we haven't got I haven't got a game to win, new 166. Manchester City have got a game to win. And I'm sure they're not going to be like, oh, Kevin De Bruyne, let's just shake his hands as he puts it in the top corner for 30 yards. No, they're going to play well, but we're allowed to enjoy the fact that De Bruyne returns to the Etihad, because why wouldn't he? He's our greatest player, arguably. So, of course we are. You got a mucus, said me against the world. I have, mate. I'm not very well. Sorry, guys. I'm a bit run down right now. So is the family, so I apologise for being a bit sniffly. Yeah, I saw Newcastle signing that Walden Malta guy, whatever he's called, Walter Mulder. I don't know, he's meant to be a really good talent, isn't he? That means, of course, easy going there. We'll see. But it's a 6 out of 10 draw for City. It's not a great draw, but it's not a terrible one, I don't think, at the same time. We'll see. Guys, thanks for watching. It's only a short video because I'm a bit run down and taking all the energy out of me. For now, though, let me know what you think of the draw, and I'll be live tomorrow in a video in a bit. Bye-bye.